right, we're back for round three. We're just waiting on our opponent to decide the die roll. Both of my matches have gone to time, surprisingly. I don't think I'm the slow deck, but who knows? Maybe I am. So our opponent is 1-1 as well. I would be extraordinarily happy and surprised if I could pull out 2-1 here. I feel like I really, really need to study the format a little bit more. I tried to, unfortunately, as I mentioned, you can probably kind of guess that it's my pet peeve. Every pro article I was reading about the draft format was simply, I tried to force black-white, and when I can force it and it works, it's awesome. I've played against the deck, and it's absolutely miserable to play against. I was watching the Pro Tour draft this morning, actually, and the player that they were watching, Reed Duke, he was attempting to force the black-white deck from what I could see. He didn't quite get it. I'm not sure how he's doing so far, but it was still a decent deck. All I know is I think I'm going to avoid Sultai as much as possible. I definitely want to try out Teamer. I think Teamer might be a good option. But we'll see how the future goes. We do have several months of Khans of Tarkir draft to go. So here's our opening hand. What are we doing? We're playing first? No, we're drawing first. We've got black and blue. We have a blue 2-drop removal. We have a black 2-drop removal. We have a morph creature, and we have a green 2-drop that's not going to come down for a while, but I think this is a keepable hand. Our opponent is very carefully considering this mulligan. Either it's a very difficult keep, or perhaps he's double queuing. Not sure. Alright, well, I'll just pause the recording until he actually gets his act together and decides whether or not to mull. Alright, our opponent's resurfaced, and they're keeping, and we're keeping. So now we can wait for them to play their first land. There we go. I'll drop a Dismal Backwater and pass the turn. So he's looking Jeskai as well, same as our first opponent. We'll just pass the turn because our removal's not good when there's nothing on the board. He has all of his Jeskai land down, and down comes a Bloodfire Expert. We may just Debilitating Injure that right now. Yeah, let's do that. So next turn we can consider dropping our pet, or we can... Ooh, he missed a land drop. That's not good for him. We're going to take advantage of that, I think. So we can morph our Bondkin and on-morph next turn. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Does he hit his land drop here? Nope, but he does get a Herald of Anafenza. It's a 1/2 that you can outlast, and every time you outlast, you get a creature. We might just Singing Bell Strike that. Yeah, I think we are. That way, outlasting is going to cost him 9, which I don't think he'll be willing to cast, or willing to pay, and frankly can't pay at the moment. So we'll attack in for 2 here, and then we could pet or parapet. I think we'll do the morphed pet. The parapet will come down when he starts to play some more threats. He hits his 4th land, so maybe we'll see something here. Or maybe not. We'll attack in with both, see if he does anything. We could flip the Bondkin and make this 7 damage. No, I think we'll just make it 4. Oh, does he have something? Okay, he's going to killing shot the Sidisi's pet. Sure, not a problem. So in this case, maybe now I consider flipping the Bondkin. No, I don't think we do. Instead, what we do is we drop a Grizzly. We crippling chill at the end of his turn, whatever he plays this turn. Then we flip the Bondkin and we come in for 9 damage. So we crippling chill that. Draw a land. That's not very good. Abomination of Gazul is pretty good, though. So we're going to come in for 9. He thinks it's 6 at the moment, but it's not. Come in for 9, take him to 8, pass the turn. Oops, I think I forgot to play the forest. Oh well. Shouldn't terribly matter. He still can't untap that Herald. Passes the turn. Well, he must have something here, right? What is it? Okay, he's going to crippling chill. Sure. Down goes the Bondkin. So I could Savage Punch here and get in for 6, taking him to 2. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's go Savage Punch, killing his bird. Get in for 6, take him to 2. And then we will morph this guy. We can on-morph him next turn. If he doesn't play a flyer, he's dead. If he doesn't play 2 blockers, he's dead. Alright, he's dead. So that was a quick game. I'm surprised my deck can do that. Apparently it can be a little bit aggressive. I should have thought that. We do have a number of 2-drops and 3-drops considering the morphs. He definitely hit a stumbling block for sure by being stuck on 3 lands for a couple of turns there. I'm not sure if there's much I could consider putting in here or taking out for that matter. We haven't seen Rakshasa Vizier do much. I think we just go back in. Maybe Sidisi's pet out for something. Do we have another 4? Not terribly. No, let's just jump back in. I suppose I could have also put in that red-green fetch land just as a forest. Well, hopefully we get another start like that. Maybe I was talking about Teamer and my deck heard me and wanted to be aggressive. This is not looking good. We are on the draw at least. Hit a land and we've got a Grizzly and a morph. Miss a land and we're just toast. We've seen our our tower shell for the first time in however many games, 9 games I think. Let's keep it. Let's be risky. I don't like doing it, but let's be risky. Turn 1, Herald of Anavenza. That's bad for us. Not a land. That's bad for us. So I'm going to take 1 here. Does he have another drop? He does not. We don't hit a land. We hit a removal spell that I'd like to use, but it's not the one I want. So interesting option here. Do I force away the Herald of Anavenza? I don't even know. Maybe I do. Yeah, sure. If we don't hit a land, we're just screwed. Completely. We hit a land. Not a land I want. At all. But we can at least drop our Grizzly, which will block that warrior. He'll need to replay the Herald, which will cost him that white mana there. Maybe he's stuck on 3 again, who knows. But we really need a black. Pretty badly. We have 3 black spells. 1 we can at least make a morph, but not sure how well that's going to do. So down comes the Herald. Passes the turn. Oh, we got a swamp. All right. So, yeah, let's just destroy that Herald. and then get in for 4. And pass the turn. So we're doing pretty okay now. We got our black mana. We've stabilized a little bit. He's going to get in for 1. And he's going to bring low my bear. That's unfortunate. So we hit a land, so we can have our tower shell come out soon, as well as our vizier. I think we will just cast this guy face down. Unfortunately, we can't flip him until we get our second black mana. So the question next turn is really tower shell or Rakshasa. Scion of Glaciers, okay. That's something. Well, the tower shell can block everything he has forever. The vizier can someday trade with the scion. I think we'll go for the turtle shell. Why not? He is playing white, so we could just see a Smite the Monstrous come down. Notably, he is playing blue, though, so my Tower Shell's Island Walk is online. Summit Prowler, sure. Don't think he's going to swing in here with anything. I'm going to swing in with the Great Big Turtle. Yep, in with the turtle. He goes away for a turn. Is he going to smite it now? Oh, he's going to kill shot it. Poor turtle. Oh well, we tried. So now comes Rakshasa Vizier. So he's coming in with a 2/5 and a 4/3. I can trade with either. I think I would rather trade with... I don't have any delve spells, unfortunately, to turn the Vizier on. So yeah, let's block the Scion. He can just make it a 4/3. It's going to use up 2 of his mana in order to trade, leaving him with 5. He's going to get in for 4, taking me to 15. If I hit a land, I can attack and flip the Bondkin and still have Crippling Chill online. Oh, okay. Alright, so I just take 4. So I do hit a land. So I will actually come in. I could come in for 9. Which would take him to 7. Don't know if I want to be that aggressive, because he could hit me back for 10, 11, 12, taking me to 3. I could tap his Summit Prowler. So that would, or I guess I would tap the Scion maybe, so that would still be 4, 5, 6, taking me to 9. No, we'll just attack in with, oops. We will attack in with the Bondkin. I get to return it to the battle. What does this say exactly? Exile it. Oh, he gets to come back even though he killed him. Is that right? Because it doesn't explicitly say return it from exile. Can you not kill Meandering Tower Shell? Is Meandering Tower Shell just surprisingly better than I thought? I'm just looking up the release notes here. No, it doesn't actually get to return. Well, that's unfortunate. It confused me there for a bit and screwed up my Bondkin as well. I tried to attack with it, but it was not saying declare attackers. It was saying put your abilities on the stack. So that's super unfortunate. Super unfortunate. So whenever it attacks, exile it. So that trigger had started, but then it was killed before the trigger resolved. And so since the trigger resolved, I feel like that delayed effect should never have happened. And it didn't happen. It didn't fully resolve, but I feel like it should not have... sorry, I'll come back to that. What am I doing here? I have a 5/3. So I guess I tap down the Scion. I'd love a dead drop right now. Not a swamp. So I tap that. He's going to come in with the Summit Prowler, I imagine. So I can go down to 11 here. Yeah, let's go down to 11, I guess. Jeskai Wind Scout, sure. That was super unfortunate with the Meandering Tower Shell. I feel like I did not have a chance to declare attackers. I thought it said it for a second, and then it was just telling me to jump on, putting it on the stack for some reason. So anyways, we're going to attack in with our Morph guy finally, which is what we wanted to do last turn. No, I don't want to do that. Attack step. Declare attackers. Declare attacker. Attack in. I doubt he'll block. Or maybe he'll just throw the warrior in the way or something. Throws them both in the way. Okay. I will kill the scout first. Flippy flip. Do I get both? Do you have a surprise ability? Yeah, he's got something, which is going to make his Jeskai Elder a 2/3 at a minimum. Jeskai Charm. Put target creature on top of its owner's library. Alright, that is a pain. Because I do not want to be drawing that next turn. We're going to morph down this Ice Feather Aven. We'll block the Summit Prowler with the Vizier this turn, I think. We'll still be taking 4. He's delving for something. Treasure Cruise? Yep, Treasure Cruise. Ugh. Super unhappy about that tower shell business. So we're going to block here. Trade, take 3, go to 8. Although he's drawn 3 cards now, so who knows what he has. Oh, we're waiting. Nothing? Alright, so we go to 8. Jeskai's student comes down. We draw our fantastic Bondkin, which I guess we'll just cast for reals. Cast it for reals. Pass the turn. We can unmorph the Aven to bounce something back to his hand. Ugh. Triple prowess. He's chilling the Bondkin, right? No, he's chilling the morph. Okay. Another spell? Really? Oh, come on. He's arrow storming me. So I'm going to go to 4. Can bounce that. Block. I just lose here. Concede. Alright, well that was awful. Meandering tower shell is kind of a giant pain. Maybe a big enough pain that we just take it out. Let's put Wooded Foothills in and take out a forest. Whatever. Let's just go back in. Let's just get this over with. Alright, our opponent took the full 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure he's double queuing. So we're going to not play first. What do we have? 2 forests. That's a mulligan for sure. We have a 10 drop, an 8 drop, a 6 drop, although it is a morph. Another morph, a throttle. So those cards are not going to be played for a very, very, very long time. We could play those if we hit another land, and that requires a swamp. That's not a starting hand you want to see. If this was any other thing, an island or a forest or one of our dual lands, I'd consider it. But having 2 green sources and nothing else, and no green cards in our hand, it's not something I'm going to keep. A green and a black. We've got that darn dig through time again, but we do have a debilitating injury. We have no creatures to play, but whatever, we'll keep. Our opponent plays a mountain and, alright, drops a Monastery Swift Spear and gets in for 1. Hey, we hit our other color. So that Swift Spear is going to get severely injured next turn. Well, actually, maybe the Seeker of the Way is going to get injured instead. Down it goes. Next turn, we don't have much unless we hit a morph creature or a 3-drop. We can force away something, maybe. Or we can hit an Alpine Grizzly. That does something, I guess. He just passes the turn. Didn't have anything. Fine by me. I'll attack in. Probably going to kill shot, I would bet. No, I'm just going to take 4. All right. Drop a long shot squad. Pass the turn. Doesn't play anything. He must be holding back a kill shot or something. Just in case he's not, we're just going to be aggressive and come in here. Now, if he can pump this in any way, we're going to force away it. Trumpet Blast is attacking creatures. Okay. Alright, so he played Trumpet Blast, hoping that it was going to give his creatures +2/+0, but it actually gives attacking creatures +2/+0, so it actually made my guys +2/+0. So he made such a bad mistake that he instantly conceded. I don't think we've seen that before, and I don't know if we'll ever see that again. But that means we go 2-1. So we didn't do too terribly, but I'm not going to give credit to my deck. I'm going to give credit to my opponent for making that mistake. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's our first cons draft. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure I never go Sultai again. I'll try forcing that black-white deck at some point. I'll try Teamer for sure. I'm definitely excited to try out Teamer. Hey, look at that. 2 packs. Awesome. Yeah, so if you enjoyed that, definitely like the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video. You can find me on Twitter and follow me there at the Mana Leek. You can find me on Facebook and like me or whatever it is you do there at www.facebook.com/themanaleak. As always, if you have any comments or suggestions, let me know in the YouTube comments, let me know on the Facebook page, let me know on Twitter, let me know anywhere. I will see you all for Wacky Wednesday. I believe there might possibly be a sealed event coming up soon. I'm not quite sure on that, but Wacky Wednesday will be back as always. Possibly a Momir event. We'll see. We'll see what we come up with. But as I said, if you have any comments, suggestions, let me know, and I will see you guys next time.